Hey, what is up YouTube? This is Tyegor coming at you with a 2v2 game battles match. Today I'm going to be talking about communication and what it takes to be a successful competitive team, which a lot of gamers are wondering about right now. Briefly I'm going to talk about the map Cargo, which is the one we are playing on, guys. Cargo is one of the biggest maps in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Definitely, I think actually it is the biggest map in GB variant. Anyway, that was a nice pick I get right there. Anyway, it's more of a long-range assault kind of map. I wouldn't play a sub, but I mean that's what I'm using. I'm using MSMC, and that's what I'm using a sub because, as you guys watch later on, I play overly aggressive. I play really aggressive on this map, and I try to gain map control, which I will talk about map control in a little bit. But I definitely play aggressive on this map. And I don't know when I spot him, and I thought he couldn't kill me there. I played really stupid, so after I die, I jump on board with my teammate. And honestly, though, I don't know what he was doing here. I know that sounds bad, but I don't know why he was so off here. I don't know if he thought he was coming from the middle of the map. I mean, not that bad of an idea, but he honestly, when the bomb is planted, you want to be kind of close to the bomb, not out in no man's land. Anyway, he gets spotted here, and this is kind of a funny gunfight. He should have killed him, then he should have killed him. We went back and forth. But in the end, I guess he wins, but really we win because it takes 7.5 to defuse the bomb. So I definitely was pretty happy with the outcome, thank God, or I would have been mad. But let's get back on topic and talk about communication. Anything you do,
protect the objectives.
Any sport, you know, football, basketball, baseball. I mean, communication is key. That's just common sense. You will want to have communication no matter what you play, what you do. Communication is key, definitely in Call of Duty. As you see there, my teammate leaves me in a pretty sticky situation, but I feel like I'm up for the task. Anyway, communication is key in almost everything you do, any competitive things. And when I mean, yeah, my shot's a little off there, but when I mean communication, I mean call-outs. And if you don't know what call-outs are, they're pretty much just saying, if you see a guy, call out where he's at, and, that's, call-outs. So definitely, the more you play with each other, your team or your doubles partner, the more you play with each other, the more you guys will learn with each other about communication and what your call-outs are. I mean, you have to work on that. You guys, sometimes one of your teammates might say something you never even heard of because the guys haven't really went over call-outs. So you definitely will want to work with each other, definitely in doubles, because in my opinion, doubles takes a lot of luck. It has skill, of course, to it, but it takes a lot of luck. And I played that kind of bad there, guys. I should have went for the fake and just sat there, and then knives just don't work in Call of Duty. Well, in this one anyway, and I ended up losing that gunfight, which was kind of a big round because it would have made us up 2-0. Anyway, so we're tied up 1-1. And so far it's a pretty competitive match. These guys at the time were 9-4. I'm pretty sure their team name was Cereal and Milk, and the one guy had trophy. So these guys definitely weren't that bad. I mean, I was pretty pumped to play these guys and see how they were. It was a one and done. So if you guys know what that is, it's just we play one map, and whoever wins just wins the game. So this was it pretty much for us. This is game 3, as you can say. Anyway, back to the communication. Like I said, callouts are key. Like me and my teammate, his name, by the way, my partner's name is Cruzzy. And he gets a nice little pick there. We're talking throughout the whole thing here, communicating, calling out. I mentioned there might be someone back by the barrel. He goes back there, gets a nice kill there, and he looks for the next one.
It's too close. Fight harder.
I think we're gonna jump right into the next topic, and which is the big one. How do I make a successful GB team, or a competitive team in general? Well, I would say there's 3 big tips I could give you. You're gonna want to find loyal players, which I cannot stress more enough. You do not want to find a guy that you think is gonna be great and then leave after one day after you guys lose one scrim. And my teammate dies there for going for the plant, but he had to. We lost the round no matter what, so I don't
Protect
blame
the
him there.
objective.
But yeah, I cannot stress enough on how finding loyal players is key. You will have to find loyal players for sure. Just a little note here, guys. This spot at Cargo seems kind of noobish, but it's a pretty good spot at Cargo. Not many people come from the outskirts and look right there, and nobody coming from your left, from blue area, is gonna look there either. So you're in a pretty good spot. I like that spot, and I think I go there in the game maybe 2 times. But back to my, how to make a team, a good, successful team anyway. Loyal players. What I mean by loyal players is you're gonna wanna find a team, players that have your same time zone and have, actually want to be committed to the team, give it a good shot. So, same time zone you're definitely gonna want to have, and I mean, just work with each other, and eventually you guys will get better. I mean, that just, it makes sense. So same time zone. You want to just find loyal players, not people who rage all the time. Make sure they're going to be actually committed, and that was a pretty good ninja defuse there. Pretty much, not really ninja, but that was a good defuse, which you wouldn't expect definitely in a game battles match like that. Anyway, my next tip for the successful team is scrimming, and scrimming, in my opinion, is probably the most important thing about making a good team. I mean, it is key, guys. I cannot tell you how important it is. When you make a new team, you guys don't know each other. You guys don't know, what each other, how you guys play together. That you guys play, if you play aggressive or you just play safe. I mean, the more you guys play with each other, the more you will pick up on each other's tendencies. So, scrimming definitely helps in practice, and this round kind of goes funny here. It's a tie 2-2, and he ends up shooting me, and I don't know how he didn't see my partner planning there, but he gets picked off, and I'm in a sticky situation here, so I try to make something happen out of nothing. Maybe he's going for the defuse, but I get picked off there, so they end up winning that round and go at 3-2. And in GB variant, it's just like MLG. It goes up to 6 rounds, but you just can't use flat jacket or score streaks. But yes, scrimming is very important, guys. You will definitely want to do that because, I mean, just work with each other. I mean, the more you guys play with each other, the better you guys will get. I mean, you guys can't just give up after one day because, I mean, you won't get too far like that. So just stay committed to your team. I mean, if it's not working out and if you feel like it's just a player, then you just talk to him about it. Drop him if you got to. Do a little murk if you know what I'm saying. I'm just kidding, guys. But, I mean, just work with each other. That's the best thing I can say. I see this guy top orange, and I kind of play it a little safe here. And my tank ends up getting him. Because I was feeling like I was going to play for the bomb. Here's a view from this guy's, though, of the other guy, whatever. Pop X defuse his view of the nade. He had no chance. Anyway, so we go 3-3, tied up. So it's a pretty good game right now. But back on topic. Scrim as much as you can. It will prepare you for tournaments. Game battles will just make you a better team. You guys can go over strategies, which I highly advise. See what works, see what doesn't work. And I mean, it would just make you a better team. And my last tip, or one of the tips that I find really helpful, and you're gonna definitely want it, is attitude. Your player's attitude. You guys when you find players, you want to know how they are. Are they one of those kids that just yell and scream after they die and just bring the whole team down because how mad they are and have no confidence in the match you guys are playing? Like if you guys are playing, 1K, they're gonna be like, oh shit, we lost, or I mean, are they gonna be, all right, we can beat these guys? Because you're gonna want kids that have positive attitudes going into the match, and we'll hope they will have positive, reactions during the match and just doing good. I mean, that's all I can say. But what I mean by encouragement in general, though, is don't bring down your teammates because they are your teammates and you're playing with them. So you will want definitely to compliment every move they make. When we were playing this match, me and Cruz here, I complimented on everything he did. I think he complimented me. So we played with each other, and we had fun playing, and we both liked each other. We didn't argue. We just played. We 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 p We communicated very well, which is very important in 2v2s, definitely on a map like Cargo because how big it is. So overall, me and him had a pretty good game here as a team, even though these guys were pretty good with playing, so it was pretty close. But I cannot stress enough about finding loyal players. That is very key to making a good team for sure. Scrimming is probably the most important thing. I mean, it is the most important thing in my own opinion, guys. Because I mean, just work with each other, play with each other, learn each other. You know, just study. You guys will get better as a team the more you practice. And when people say practicing Call of Duty, we don't have time for scrimming, well, they don't know what they're fucking talking about. I'm sorry, but they don't. I mean, scrimming is very important. And last, you know, is attitude. You always compliment your players on what they do if they get a nice kill or if they get a good clutch. And I don't know what I was doing there with the bomb. I don't know if I was like rubbing my balls on the bomb. I don't really know there, guys. But so right now it's 4-4, and I want to talk about the gameplay a little bit now. Went over the topics. That was an awful grenade, as you see. Trying to hit the red barrel back there, but well, that was kind of like a Ben Wallace making a free throw. Anyway. It's 4-4, pretty competitive match here, and I am going to talk about map control. Well, with me being overly aggressive, as you guys have seen, I've been running up the middle almost every round, and when we don't, as a team, we don't really pursue a bomb, which I mean, we don't go straight for a bomb. We kind of just try to gain map control and get a kill, which I usually do. So my teammate gets taken out there. I'm figuring he's gonna go for a defuse early, so I get him, and you know, the time's running down. It takes 7.5 to defuse. I kind of chill and then I go back, which, you know, just a smart move, and I end up getting him the kill. So it's 5-4. I'm pretty excited about it. We're one round away from winning. But map control is very important in maps like Cargo because how big it is. So you guys, if you try, definitely in 4v4s, you will want map control. It is key. And this is a pretty nice nade. I went a little Kobe here, and I called that guy was top blue. So right now we're one round away from winning. I mean one kill away from winning and one round. So, and me and my partner communicate really hard here. I tell him, let's meet back up and stick by each other. So if he picks one of us off, the other guy should be able to get him. So we camp in corner, kind of like gay fags. But it's true. We camp in corner together for good here. I fast forwarded it for you guys. You guys didn't have to watch all that painful camping. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you guys could please like and subscribe, that would be nice. If you guys want me to do any other commentaries on anything, maybe tips on 1v1s or whatever you guys want, I will go over. But thanks for watching, guys. Don't really know what to say to end it, but thanks again, though, guys. Peace.